All right, my friends, how are you today? Aaron here bringing your daily horoscope for Saturday, the 30th of January, 2021. We got the moon moving in the sign of Virgo today. Personally, I love the moon in Virgo, all right? Because emotionally it means we're just getting stuff done. We're focused, That Virgo energy is laser focused, okay? Now, Gemini and Virgo are both ruled by Mercury, which Mercury is over in the sign of Aquarius right now, thinking about the future, making the connection. Mercury is stationed retrograde today, all right? Mercury means it's moving back. It's stopped, station retrograde stopped, and going to begin to move perceivably to the human eye backward. The planet doesn't actually move backward. It's an optical illusion from our planet moving forward and that planet, where our planet seems to look as if it's moving faster, where Mercury is going backward, but it's actually not, right? Either way. So those retrogrades are about rethinking, reevaluating. It doesn't mean stop all life, hide under the covers for, the next month, right? It means whatever we're going toward, moving toward, this future, right, that we're creating, it's making sure that we're taking the time to read every single detail. Okay, while the moon is in Virgo, it's extremely important that we look over every single detail and don't miss a single thing, because that's when things can go awry. That's when things can fall out of place. Okay, so we have the sun in Aquarius, right? We have the Saturn in Aquarius. We've got Jupiter in Aquarius, Mercury in Aquarius. Mercury's going to be there. Mercury's been zipping by, but now Mercury's retrograde, so that means this energy is going to stay in that Aquarian space even longer. Okay, once again, this is like rethinking how we're handling the future, rethinking how we are communicating socially right now during this time, rethinking what is it technologically that we need to make advancements for the human race. Not only the human race, but thankfully other energies in the zodiac are saying this is about nature as well, right? This isn't just about humanity. This is about nature, right? And don't bite the hand that feeds, if you will. Now, the moon in Virgo, okay, let me show you this. It's going to happen at 8 a.m. here at 2 degrees 51, okay, is forming a yod. Okay, this is 2 quincunxes to Saturn here. Quincunx to Saturn at 5 degrees. Okay, now that quincunx is a 5/12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5/12 aspect, okay? It's a 150-degree aspect, okay, with a 60-degree sextile connecting these 2 points of the quincunx, okay? So the quincunx energy itself, I'm going to come back and show you that in a moment. The quincunx energy in itself is something in your blind spot, right? It's something that you can't quite see. It's something that's there, but it's a square. It's just like, okay, that's right there. I see this thing. If it's an opposition, it's right here in front of me, right? I directly see what it is that I need to focus on and what I need to work on. Where the square is about balance, where the quincunx energy is like, this is really something that's unseen, okay? So the yod, or the finger of God, okay? Yod is the 10th letter of the Hebrew alphabet, and it means hand or finger of God, okay? And it's a mystical force. I don't know if I want to say similar to the septile energy, but at the same time, it has this unseen energy that's moving through. I guess that's interestingly similar to the septile, where it's just like this sweeping hand of fate has come in here to do something. Where the septile, again, those energies see each other. In the yod, the energies don't see each other. Okay, so now let's go back a couple days and bring us to this day and why this is so important. All right, so we've gone through this sense of being emotional, right, when the moon was in Cancer, coming back to being empathetic, caring, and compassionate. Then the moon moved into Leo to have this full moon that we had, reminding us to bring that empathy and that care and nurturing aspects into our fearlessness, into our leadership abilities, into the courageous whatever, go out there and do what you got to do, be playful, be the leader, be the one that's starting the dance floor, be the one that's starting the conga line, be the one that's taking the initiative and holding it down, right? That fixed energy of keeping the energy sustained, right? So it's like we have this buildup, and now this Virgo moon is saying, now let's take this emotional, empathetic energy, let's take this leadership energy that we had of this full moon, fully illuminated, okay? And now let's bring this into our acts of service. would be the moon in Virgo, emotionally needing to do something with our life, do something with our time. This is more than just Netflix and chill. You know, this particular Saturday and Sunday where the moon is going to be both days this weekend in the sign of Virgo, it's just saying make things happen, get things done. Okay. So now let me come back here and as we'll talk about this chart. So it's like we're not only making things happen and getting things done, but when we're making this connection to Saturn, okay, Saturn is giving some reward. That's what Saturn does, okay? It's this, and this is this unseen. You're getting an unseen emotional reward and an unseen healing to oneself, okay? Some sort of insight comes in. My Saturn's saying, look, you did this. You started the fire. You kept the fire going. You were compassionate. You were empathetic. You were emotional. You didn't allow your emotions to just rule you, but you handled it gracefully. You were able to see what is needed from the group, see what is needed inside yourself. And now there's some sort of, by continuing, by just being you, by doing the work that you do, by applying the skills that you have and the acts of service that you offer to humanity, to other people. This could be to animals, whatever. Okay. That means the universe, Saturn, the Lord of Karma, you do something good, you get an attaboy or attagirl. You do something bad, you get a bad dog. You know what I mean? So Saturn is seemingly rewarding us, and our emotional needs are coming into fruition, which another thing I love about this Virgo energy is, it's something specific. If this was the opposite over here in Pisces, it could be illusory. This could be something mental. This could be some sort of mental insight, Where in Virgo, this is like, hey, by doing this work, by doing this specific thing that I'm doing, there's some sort of reward here that the community sees, respects, appreciates, allows us to come into a better sense of understanding self, where we are, who we are in the community, what is that act of service that we need to be doing. And this brings a healing to oneself, okay? Like, you're okay, you're whole, you're perfect. You don't have to reach. You don't have to, reach out of your sense of balance to obtain that which you desire. All right? I feel like there's something else I want to add here. We're gonna have the moon after this yod, okay, nice and early in the morning. Well, Eastern Standard Time anyway, wherever you're at. Then the moon is going to make this connection over here to Chiron, or excuse me, to Uranus. It's still making a connection to Chiron, but it's making this connection now to Uranus. Okay, this yod continues. Septile picks up over here to Jupiter, expanding our future, expanding the digital revolution of this age, right? There's a lot of, I don't even know if I want to get into it right now. There's a lot of question whether or not we're in the age of Aquarius. I feel like I almost want to put out a second video about that. And I can say this, like, all right, Uranus moving into Taurus, Uranus, the ruling planet of Aquarius, moving into Taurus, first time since the Great Depression in 1934, when things were very different. Money was very different. How we lived was very different, right? This is one sign. This is one aspect of this age. The Mayan calendar ended in 2012, right? December 21st, 2012 at the solstice. That was, according to the Mayan calendar, the end of the Piscean age and the beginning of the new era, the new age, which is Aquarius. Now we'll look around us. How are we receiving this message right now? Through technology. We have digital banking, digital money. We have digital music. It's no longer a record player. It's not analog. We record digitally, right, through digital converters. We play back. I can play my phone and Chromecast it, or Apple, Google Cast, whatever, to the television, to my stereo, Bluetooth. Okay. I can take Netflix on my phone and shoot it up to my TV. I use my digital cell phone to make phone calls. I mean, what part of our life, digital cars, it's less and less analog, the vehicles. I mean, there's certainly mechanics involved, but at the same time, we're driving machines that are computers. We're driving computers right now. This is the digital age. This is this new place, this new territory, And it's like, it's really interesting how the next couple of days, how we have, the moon connecting here with Uranus, connecting here with Mars, pushing again this forward of changing the tradition, changing what was and entering this new. This yod happening right now, saying like, look, the whole world is changing, but it's about what you do with your time, about what you do with your life. And we can sit and complain and look at what's happening in the world falling apart around us, or we can be active and maintaining, holding our position. That's the beauty of that Leo energy, right? Maintaining, So it's like we have all of this Aquarian energy. We have this very focused moon, okay? Just after this full moon here, very focused moon. And then we're going to get the moon we're going to conjunct or trine over to Pluto and trine over to Venus before the moon's out. Before Venus enters Aquarius. And then we're going to have the Sun, Venus, Mercury, Saturn, and Jupiter all in Aquarius. This is like last year at this time, we had all this energy in Capricorn, and it's all about laws and government and order and structure. And now it's like, look, all this energy is shifting. What are we doing to prepare ourselves? What are we adding into the group? What are we adding into the community that makes a better life, a better world? Can we be focused, laser focused on what we're trying to create, focused on what our emotional moon needs? What are our emotional needs right now, right? And this is this grand genie, your wish is my command. What do you need? Pachamama provides. This planet provides for you. Humanity, okay, the age of Aquarius, the Aquarian energy, we're all about the community. We're not alone. People provide. Nature provides. It's a cool day, man. Cool day. Cool energy going on this weekend, man. My very, very focused energy, getting things done. Whatever it is you need to get done, you will be rewarded for your efforts on this day. All right, my friends, enjoy this beautiful Saturday. Love you, wish you enough, and we'll see you tomorrow.